Hi, this is David Comfort from Democracy Action Network. Here's what's actually wild. A prominent figure, Doug Wilson, is advocating for America to become a theocracy. Yes, you heard that right. In a time when many are fighting for the separation of church and state, Wilson is pushing to intertwine them more closely than ever. This is honestly crazy, but also incredibly telling about the current political climate. Wilson's mission is to stop making God angry, which raises some serious questions about who gets to define what makes God angry. Ever notice how people often use religion to justify their political agendas? It's a classic pattern that goes back through history, from the Puritans to the moral majority. Wilson's influence is reportedly growing, which is concerning. It's a reminder that history often repeats itself, especially when it comes to the intersection of faith and governance. Consider this. What if I told you that Wilson's ideas are gaining traction in a society that prides itself on pluralism? It's absurd to think that in 2025, we could be moving toward a governance model that prioritizes one religious perspective over others. This isn't just about Wilson. It's about the broader implications of such ideologies gaining ground. It's reminiscent of the dark times in history when leaders used religious justification to impose their will on the masses. Let's analyze the implications. If we allow figures like Wilson to shape our political landscape, we risk alienating countless Americans who don't subscribe to his beliefs. This kind of theocratic thinking undermines the very foundation of democracy, where diverse voices should be heard and respected. It's unfair to impose a singular religious viewpoint on a diverse population, and it reflects a troubling trend toward authoritarianism, masked as divine guidance. The growing influence of such ideologies signals a need for vigilance and active participation in our democracy. We must engage in conversations about the role of religion in public life and advocate for policies that uphold the rights of all individuals, regardless of their beliefs. In a world filled with challenges, it's crucial to see these big problems as puzzles worth understanding together. History has shown us that the fight for freedom of belief is ongoing, and it's up to each of us to ensure that the future remains bright and inclusive. So let's stay informed, stay engaged, and make sure that the narrative of our nation reflects the values of justice and equality for all. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. It would help out a lot. Peace.